Congratulations to our Callaway Middle School honorees. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I miss you all terribly. I love you all. Stay safe, stay home, and see you soon.
The Alyssa Shirey Award is presented annually to a 6th grade student who completely exemplifies the values of Callaway Middle School. This award is named in honor of one of our very own Cavaliers, Alyssa Shirey. Alyssa was diagnosed with a brain tumor in the fall of her 6th grade school year. Alyssa was a 7th grade student when she lost her battle with cancer just 9 days after her 13th birthday. Even through her terrible illness, Alyssa maintained a strong positive attitude and continued to attend school as much as she possibly could. Alyssa truly loved being at school, and throughout the entire courageous battle that she fought, she always kept her positive attitude, her beautiful smile, her infectious laughter, and her strong faith. Alyssa truly exemplified what it means to be a Cavalier and to be cooperative, mindful, and successful in everything she did. She positively impacted countless hearts and lives, and everyone who met Alyssa was inspired by her strength, her courage, and her positive attitude. This award is the highest honor that a 6th grade Callaway Middle School student can receive. This year, the Alyssa Shirey Award of Excellence will be presented to Ms. McKinley Hester. Congratulations, McKinley. What an honor you have received.
The Deborah Dunn Award is given annually. First award in 2019 to an 8th grade student who exemplifies the values of Callaway Middle School. This award is in honor of one of our former administrators and friends, Deborah Dunn, who lost her battle with cancer in 2016. Mrs. Dunn was a supporter of Hope for a Day until her passing. Each year, Callaway Middle School raises money and donates it to Hope for a Day in her memory. In 2018, Mrs. Dunn was inducted into the Callaway High School Hall of Fame, where she once taught, and a scholarship was created in her name that goes to a deserving science student each year. A tree was also planted along with a plaque on the front lawn of Callaway Middle School in her honor. Mrs. Dunn influenced everyone she met. She was always positive, encouraging of others, energetic, and funny. She exhibited tremendous courage and strength throughout her battle with cancer. Mrs. Dunn was a perfect example of being cooperative, mindful, and successful. This award is the highest award that a Callaway Middle School student can earn. This year, the Deborah Dunn Award goes to a young man who always came into class every day smiling with the same attitude. He was a helpful and caring student who didn't care who you were. He would help everyone, and always with a smile. I think Deborah would be proud of this year's winner, Mr. Xavier Hart. Congratulations.
Welcome students, parents, and Callaway Middle School staff. My name is Sarah Lynn Pelt, and I'm honored to address you as your Student Ambassador President on behalf of Callaway Middle School's 2020 8th grade class. I would like to begin by saying that it is amazing the way 3 years in one building can so drastically change someone for the better. I know that I have grown as a person more in the past 3 years than I ever could have imagined. In my time at Callaway Middle School, I was taught information I could not obtain anywhere else: how to form relationships, how to accept opportunities, and how to prepare myself for what the future holds. These are just a few things that I've been taught here. Because I live in a different school zone, Callaway schools have not always been where I was able to attend, but when I was given the choice based on my mom's employment in the Callaway zone, I knew that Callaway Middle School was the place to be. Callaway Middle is special and will give you things that you can't get anywhere else. A relationship is not based on the length of time you spent together. Author unknown. The staff members at Callaway Middle School have continuously ensured the well-being of their students, and one way they have done that was by building relationships. I'm positive that nearly every student made some sort of connection with someone else in their time. That can mean a student-teacher relationship or even friendships that will last a lifetime. I know that I made bonds that will last long past my time as a student in the Callaway family, and my hope is that you did too. Callaway Middle teachers leave a mark on their students that won't fade. Our administrators, Ms. Thornton, Dr. Arrington, Ms. Winchapel, and Ms. Cameron, all call every student theirs. Anyone can come to them if they need anything. I personally had a very strong connection with a couple of teachers, and I am positive that they have made me a better person. Coach Smith, Coach Stargell, Ms. McCrory, and Ms. Eggers all shaped me to be the student I am today. They showed me my potential, which I would not have seen otherwise. They support me like no one else, and I'm forever grateful for them, along with all of the Callaway family. CMS has many great attributes, but one in particular is the opportunities provided to the students. While we were here, we could choose between leadership, athletics, theatrical, and many more paths to go down. I was lucky enough to be given a leadership role, and I have seen how beneficial all other opportunities were to my peers. These will help to build a strong future to see us through high school and our whole lives ahead of us. Everyone deserves an equal opportunity to be great, and here we were given many to choose from that would help to strengthen our futures. Alexander Graham Bell once said, "Before anything else, preparation is key." Here, the Callaway Middle School staff makes sure that students are prepared for in-school and out-of-school activities, and whatever we need to continue our growth. We have been academically and emotionally prepared for Callaway High School and even looking ahead to our near and distant futures. Without the amazing staff here, we wouldn't be anywhere near ready to move forward, but I'm very proud to say that I've been adequately prepared and I am ready for whatever comes next. Callaway Middle School, it has been a good ride, and I'm happy to say that the past 3 years have been the best years of my life. I cannot think of another place or group of people I'd ever want to go through life with. Teachers, you are amazing. Thank you for your compassionate leadership. Parents, you have supported us through and through and are the reason we can be who we are and who we want to be. Finally, my peers, you guys have pushed and made each other so strong. Thank you for an amazing 3 years, and thank you for making me who I am today.
Hello students, administrators, teachers, and all the family members who have showed up today. My name is Chadwick Williams, and I will be doing the inspiration part of the 8th grade speech. Even as we go through this pandemic, the world will not end, and I know as students, we are ready for the next step. And that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for all the great teachers who have helped many of us get to where we are. So can I have a round of applause for the great teachers? But more importantly, let's give a round of applause to the greatest 8th grade class to walk through those middle school doors. We are a few short moments from never being called middle schoolers again. But before we can be called high schoolers, let's take a few short moments to look back and think what was going through our minds that first day of 6th grade. We all had jitters going through our first day. We were scared and mad there was no recess, but at the same time, we were ready for the journey ahead of us. It's so crazy to think that we are seniors at the middle school and we will be back at that little scared mentality we had in 6th grade. but I'm here to say we are the greatest and strongest 8th grade class, so I know we have nothing to fear. Because if we can survive a global pandemic, an airborne virus, and survive a hive of murder hornets, I know we're going to walk into high school with our heads up and our minds on getting the best grades we can to make our way out of high school. So think of every grade as a stepping stone to where you want to be after high school. Just think, in 4 years, you will have the decision to go to a trade school, a university, or use your high school education for a career. All of those are great options. They all will help you get to that next stepping stone in life. And I'm sure that's all your teachers and family wants for you, is for you to get to that next step in life. And all you need to get to that next step is to believe in yourself and try your best at everything you do. Even when no one's watching, you want to try your best, because best believe it will pay off. It may not pay off today. It may not pay off next week. It may not even pay off next month, but it will pay off. You just have to have faith. As a wise woman once told me, never, I have to try my best, or I will become worse and worse. Even if I can't make up with them, even if they ignore me, I still have to try my best. With that being said, I hope this has inspired you to try your best in high school and out of high school.
No help below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Single countries, it isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people